Hello everyone, Fed here, and welcome back to another how to build video. And in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to build a working TV that you can build inside of survival. So if I flip down this lever, my TV will come on, so I'm going to be quiet for a second. And there you guys have it. There is my working TV. Now you don't have to add those note blocks in, but I thought it would sound nice because when you turn on your TV, you don't want to have it on mute. And then when we flip up the lever, the TV will turn off. So let's get right into this tutorial. Alright guys, so for this build we're going to need a 6x11 spacing. We're also going to have to dig down 2. Now just giving heads up, the bottom line near that chest is where your wall is going to be. Now the resources you're going to need for this build are right inside this chest. If you want to pause the video and go ahead and grab them, go right ahead. Now I'm going to be using black concrete for my TV because most TVs when you turn them off, turn black. You can also use black wool, black terracotta, but if you can get black wool, you can get black concrete. It's pretty much the same. Now the mob heads I'm going to be using are the creeper head and the wither skeleton skull. Now you can get both these heads, you just got to get a charged creeper, which you can easily do with a trident. It's still one of the hardest items to get in the game, but it is very possible. If you want to, just go with 2 wither skeleton skulls. That's the easiest way to go. I wouldn't use the ender dragon head though, it's a little big. Now I'm also going to be using these 2 leather tunics, green for my creeper and black for my wither skeleton skull. You know, go ahead and put on whatever tunic you want. You don't have to put legs or anything because you won't be able to see them. Now these blocks right down here are just my building blocks. You don't have to do the note blocks. That's just an addition. If you want note blocks, you can go ahead and put them in at the end, but these are not necessary. Alright guys, and another heads up, you can bring out your line of redstone more to make your armor stands do, you know, different motions and things like that. But I'll get into that later on at the end of the video. So right now we're just going to go ahead and put in our TV. Now, like I said, this is where your wall is going to be. Right here is where the wall of your house is going to be. So we're just going to go over right to the middle. So go from the bottom left and count over 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're just going to place up 2 blocks. 1, 2, 1, 2. And this is where our armor stands are going to be going. So you could place an armor stand here and place an armor stand right there. And now you can go ahead and put on your tunics. So I'm going to go green, black. My wither skeleton skull will go on this one. And now I'm going to go ahead and take out my creeper head and put my creeper head on this one. Now, like I said, you can get the creeper head. You can also get the zombie head and the skeleton head. You cannot get the Steve head unless you're in creative. That's the only mob head you can't get legit in survival. Next up, we're going to come behind our armor stands and place in our slime blocks. So come right behind them and we're going to place in 4 slime blocks, or you can use honey blocks. It really doesn't matter. Just make sure they're either slime or honey. And we're just going to place in 4 blocks like that and then 1 out from here. Now, right underneath this one that we're sticking out, we're going to go ahead and place in a sticky piston facing upwards into that slime block like that. Now we're going to go ahead and put in our TV. So come back to the front and we're going to take out our glass blocks and place 2 glass blocks at the bottom. Now we're going to take out this piston, place our piston in, and then we're just going to send power to it like this and push the block inside of our armor stand and do the same thing on this side. Place a piston in, take out your lever and place your lever and just push the block in. And now we're going to do the same exact thing with our black concrete. Just place it right in front of our armor stands, place in that piston and then send power to it like that. And do the same thing on this side. Place in your piston and then send power to it. So that's our TV in place. So now if we send power to this piston right here, the TV will turn on. And then when we flip it down, the TV will go off. Now if you want to, you could place in a couple of blocks down here as well. So when we flip it up, you can't see down there. And you can also place 1 more block right here off the side as well. So now when we flip it up, you can't see anything back there. And then when we flip it down, the TV will turn off. Now it's time to make our armor stands dance. So it actually looks like, you know, there's motion going on in the TV. So we're going to come over here, place a block down, and we're going to send power to the block that our armor stand is on top of. So place a piece of redstone and then just bring it all the way down through the area you dug out. It should be 11 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then up 1 will be 12. And do the same thing on this side. Come a block up, send power to the block that has your armor stand on it, and then just bring it all the way down those 11 blocks. Now, just giving a heads up before we keep this tutorial going, like I said, if you bring it out further, you can make them do different motions. You can even add on more to the ones I'm putting. This can go up to 15 blocks, so we put down 12. So you can know you can go 13, 14, 15, and do the same thing on this side and just add more in. If you really don't know too much about like the arm stand movements, I'm sure you can just look up a video and someone will have probably a bunch of different ones. Or maybe I'll just do one in the future, having these armor stands do a bunch of different little things. But now to put in our little motion for our guy dancer, we're just going to come out 1 block from this sticky piston and we're going to place in 2 pieces of redstone. Then we're going to take out our building blocks and place 2 building blocks like this. Now off the right hand side, we're going to take out a repeater, and going towards the back, we're going to put it on 3 ticks delay, place a block in front of it, place another repeater on 3 ticks delay, place a block in front of it, and then yet again place another repeater on 3 ticks delay with a block in front of it. Next up, we're going to take out a redstone and go this way, 1, 2, place a block in front of it, and now going back this way, we're going to do the same thing we did over here with our repeaters. Place a repeater, 3 ticks, block, repeater, 3 ticks, block, repeater, 3 ticks, and that will make a infinite circuit. So if I send power to this, it'll just go around and around and around, and that's why the whole thing just keeps going do 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 do. Well, that's if you add the note blocks. Now we're going to go ahead and set up our inputs so you know the TV turns on. So we're going to place a sticky piston facing downwards towards this block. So what I like to do is just come 1 block over from this slime block, and then we're just going to place our sticky piston facing downwards off this block like this. And then we can go ahead and break that block. And then right next to this sticky piston, we're going to place a block with a piece of redstone, and right here is your input. This is your input for the entire TV. So if we just come off 1 block like this, place down our lever, as you can see, that will go down and the TV will go up. And if I flip it down, boop, the TV will go down and this will pull the block up. Now we want to activate our guy dancing. So this is where our observer block comes into place. So we're going to place an observer block right off the block that this sticky piston just pulled up. Place a piece of redstone on top of it, and then we want to break this current, so just place a block like this to break the current. So now our guys should start dancing when the TV goes up. So boop, and as you can see, they start dancing. But that's it, guys. We are done. I'm going to be adding in some note blocks, but all we have to do now is just clean up the area. So let's go ahead and turn off our TV. So I just took out some white concrete, and what you're going to do is just go up, and then go up 1 more, and then go over like this. Now you can add in the 2 blocks, but then you would have to remove all these other blocks, which is why I don't like it. Now whatever you do, do not place blocks right above here because the TV will go up, and then just push the blocks up. So what I like to do is I like to just place some trapdoors here, or if you're going to be building a TV, I'm sure you're not going to just have it off the wall. You're going to have like some sort of stand around it anyway. But I'm going to go ahead and just quickly take out some trapdoors and just place 2 trapdoors right in front of it so you can't see anything. So let's just go with spruce trapdoors. So I'm just going to place 2 blocks like this, 2 trapdoors, and then I'm going to go ahead and close them. But like I said, that's completely up to you. You know, you could put a TV stand around this area, put some bookshelves up here, but that's just to hide it up real quick. And now what I like to place in front of here is some beehives, because it kind of looks like a TV stand. If you don't have bees in your house, hopefully you don't have bees in your house, but if you just place in 2 beehives backwards, it looks like a pretty nice TV stand. I really like that. And then now if we flip up the lever, TV turns on. And then if we flip down the lever, the TV will turn off. So now all we have to do is just, you know, bring this input right over. So I'm just going to come out 1 block here like that, place my lever right here, and then we're just going to bring our line of redstone right down to our input. So now when I flip it over here, it'll come on, and then it will go off. And now, like I said, you don't have to do the note blocks. I think it's a great touch to it. You know, the note blocks aren't very hard to make, and they don't really cost much. I think it's like 8 pieces of wood and a piece of redstone. So, you know, it's nothing crazy. So to make the piano sounds, you have to use grass. So I just kind of randomly throw them in here. Let's remove this right here. Like I said, if you want to bring this out further and make them do a couple more dances, add a few more note blocks, go right ahead. But I'm going to try to imitate the same sound I did over there, which is, I believe I had a piano here on just 1. And then I think I did a piano right here. Make sure it's on grass if you want to do the same sound. And I believe I put this one on 5 or 6. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one's going to be 5. And then I believe this one right here was 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. This one was 5 as well. I think that was 5. Yeah, 5 and 5. And then over here I had a piano, and I believe it was yellow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once it turns yellow, there we go, 7. And then if you want this sound, you have to use concrete. I believe there's a few other blocks, but I'm just going to be using concrete. So if you want this sound, just use some concrete. So I believe this one's 7 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. And then this one is just, I think, 1 and 1. I can't really remember. Let's try this sound out. Let's see what it sounds like. Oh, you know, I think I need a note block here as well on 1. And let's try 1 here. This one? know, I think you get it. I'm not gonna try my hardest here to re-imitate this. Oh, you know what? I need a block here. That's right, for these bottom ones. That doesn't sound bad. That doesn't sound too bad. Like I said, that's completely up to you, how you make your note block sounds. But there you guys have it. But then when you want to turn it off, all you have to do is flip up your lever, and it will turn off. And like I said, this is your input right here. So if you want to know, hook up a button with a T flip-flop, and maybe put the button near your couch or something like that. That'd be funny, like a little remote to turn on the TV and turn it off with the button. But there you guys have it. That's how you build a working TV inside of Minecraft that you can build on survival. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, make sure you hit that bell so you see all my new notifications, because like I said, I just came back and I'm going to be doing a lot of tutorials. All right, guys, peace.